About 8 o'clock. Hot day. Hot. It's going to be 100 today, so it's going to be a hot day. So we'll see. See what goes on. See who's out there. So we'll throw the live in the other chats. We'll see who's out there. Let's see. All right. Let's see who shows up. Boom, boom, boom. So yesterday it got to about 90, 94, I think it was. Henry, I think it got hotter than that up your way. But today it's supposed to get to, they said 100. So not really good for working outside. The only thing I did yesterday was I cleared around my air conditioner and made sure everything was good. And clear. Dan, morning. Hello. Taylor, good morning. How's everything going? Definitely going to be a very, very hot day today. People are already calling me to drop off equipment. They want it fixed. And I told them I'm not going to be out there and outside fixing stuff outside today. It's just too hot. Way too hot. Way too hot. They said tomorrow it's supposed to be high 80s, which would be better than high 90s. So we'll see. The central air isn't. It shut off late last night. Yeah, I'm sure you are, Scott. Mine wouldn't get the house past about 75. Would not go any cooler than that, just because I'm all out in the sun. That's all. It just would not get it cooler. Dick is here. Good morning or good afternoon, Dick. Hope all is well. Mr. Clem is here. Everybody's saying hello. Yeah, just a miserably hot day. You feel it too. The air is like thick. Crazy hot. Everybody's saying hi. Yeah, no Duchess today. No nothing. I haven't done Duchess. Shoot, I don't think I did Duchess all week. Somebody made a comment to me that I'm doing too much Duchess, so I'll take that to heart. But hey, live is live. It's just too darn hot out there. If you're sitting out there, be sweating in about 3 minutes. It's crazy. Hey, Rich is here. Hello, Rich. Good morning. How hot is it up in Dundee, Rich? You guys pretty warm up there, I'm assuming. Mark Wiley's here. Good morning, Mark. Good afternoon. John, everyone's saying hello. Simone is there. Good afternoon, Simone. Let's see. There's a link if anybody wants to chat. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, doctor said I was doing all right, so that's good. Michael's here. Let's see. Simone. Oh, what's up there, Scott?
Oh, I just got my mini split in about 2 hours ago. It's been in the box for 6 months. It's time to put it in.
Oh, what you just installed it today?
Yeah.
Don't you have to fill it with refrigerant and everything, or it comes all?
Come Mr. Cool. If you buy the one with the blue lines, comes pre-charged.
Oh, okay. How's it work?
It's got it down to 69 degrees in here already.
Wow. Oh, I'd never get that in my house. Is that how many you got? Just a one unit?
Oh, I got two heads, but one compressor. I got to put the other one upstairs still.
Yeah. Huh. How hot is it up there in New York?
Naturally, I froze. Well, right now we're at 79 outside.
Oh wow. Let's see what we're at. We are at. It's saying we're at 76, but that's why the air hasn't kicked on yet. Yesterday it kicked on at exactly 8 o'clock. So, but yesterday at this time it was 80 degrees. So hopefully it'll be a little cooler today. But they're saying it's supposed to be hotter. They're saying it's supposed to be 100 degrees.
I'll tell you what, that thing was easy to install, like they advertise on TV. I put the compressor on 2 concrete pads. I poured, put the compressor, ran the line up the side. I didn't put the cover over the wires. I'll worry about that later. Drilled 3 holes in the house. 2 holes in the house. Excuse me. One for the return and input, and mounted the head in my living room, and that was it.
It sounds like I've seen his ads. He's got a lot of ads online.
The hardest part was running. The hardest part was drilling through the foundation to get the wire across the ceiling in the basement to hook it to a breaker.
Now, what is that? 220, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Yep. It was the whole kit was $2,100, and I got 2 heads. I got one for upstairs and one for downstairs. Yeah, it's nice because it's a heat too. So that gives me 3 sources of heat. I got my oil boiler, I got the gas boiler, and now I got that mini split that's actually a heater as well.
That's good.
I'd never used the heat part. God, nice head would probably be buying a Porsche when they got done from what it cost to run that thing.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to my electric bill this month, that's for sure.
No, it's I got a guy coming here in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna probably get haunted, but some guy I know that does it works under the table. He's retired. I'm gonna pay him. I'm gonna let him while I'm at work knock out the walls, and we're gonna take down the lath and plaster and start putting spray foam in.
Oh. You have no insulation in the house?
I've got newspaper.
Yeah, I just had the tin foil, the foil-faced paper. That's all there was. There was nothing in the wall itself.
Yeah, I got this house is built the main house was built in 1929, and they insulated it with newspaper. You got to remember it. They started building it just before the Depression hit, and they finished it during the Depression. I torn out one wall before. That's all it's in there, stacked newspaper. Actually, it's kind of another reason why I'm doing it, because it's a balloon style construction, and I want to put fire breaks in. Trying to get rid of the old knob and tube wiring.
I thought, though, with balloon framing, you had to put the fire bricking in.
You don't have to. It's not. It's grandfathered in, but it's just a matter of putting 2x4s up in each one of the joists so that it can't climb stairs. I mean, climb up inside. Mm-hmm. But that'll lower my fire insurance, getting rid of that newspaper anyways. If this house ever caught on fire with all that, it's literally stacked newspaper. This house would go up like a bomb.
I think, what's up with your video though, Scott? You're frozen. You had the same picture.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'll have to back out and come back in. I don't know what's going on. Probably the heat is making the modem. I'll be back.
Nope. There you go. Artie. Hello, Artie. How are you? Illegal? Why is it illegal? As long as you put fire blocking in, why would it be illegal? Huh. Interesting. Everyone's saying hello. I'm just curious, Chris, why is it illegal? Tell me. Because if you put fire blocking in so the fire can't get to the second floor easily, I didn't think it would be illegal. Be hard to get 2x4s that are 20 feet tall, that's for sure. Be very expensive. But I know that's the way they did it years ago. Instead of having a platform floor, it's 2x4s all the way up, and then you put your floors on there. It's one stud going up all the way, instead of having a floor then 2 sets of studs. So, all right, the link is out there. Anybody wants to join? We got 16 in the house. Hit the like button if you can. It is going to be a hot day. It's actually not too hot right now, 76, so it's not bad right now. But yesterday at this time, it was 80, and it went up to about 94, I think it was here. So I think, what time is it? 8 o'clock. Henry's probably just getting back from breakfast, so he'll probably be up here soon. He's about 40 miles north of me, so he's usually about 5 degrees warmer than me. I'm closer to the ocean. So we're affected by the sea breeze and all that stuff. But Anywho, Artie, you didn't make it to the show last week. I was wondering if you were going to go. I know they had a good time up there. What does it say? No, just for fun. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Mine is actually built. My house is sheathed in drywall. The plywood came out in 1955. My house was built in 1954. So instead of going with tongue and groove board for the sheathing, they actually used asphalt faced drywall. It was okay to use back then for sheathing. It's not structural. So all my corners have lead-in braces to keep them rigid. So, Mark's going out to the shed. Yeah, Briggs is talking about this guy, Mr. Cool. He's on, I see him online and on the TV. He sells complete, ready to run mini split systems that are already pre charged. And all you do is you drill a couple of holes, you wire it, connect the hoses, and it's charged, ready to go. So that's pretty interesting. I never knew anyone that bought one of those Mr. Cool systems. So obviously, Scott likes it. So that's good. Seems like it's easy enough to install and run. Oh man, oh man, oh man! I already have two people. I gotta go replace a deck belt today on a John Deere. I think I may do a video on that because this lady, everyone's asking me how do you do stuff on the road, and maybe I'll do a video on that, show you what it really takes to get all your tools going and everything. Homoso, yeah, Homoso, that's good. Yeah, just like mine. When you, my siding is cedar clapboard, and if you don't hit the stud, you get an air ball, goes right through. So it was fun. I redid all the siding on my house. That's how I discovered it. I put in new cedar, and it was fun. Boneyard, how you doing, brother? Looks like you're pretty busy out there. I see you're working on a lot of stuff. Hope all is well out there in Long Island. Must be hot out there. I know you get all that direct sunlight out there on the island. I don't know, Dave. He looks like he's pretty big. So I mean, unless he's getting all this stuff from China and he can't get parts, but it seems like it's a pretty big network. So, oh, he's back.
Time to walk the dog before it gets too hot.
Yeah. A lot of people just staying inside your way, or what? Because of the heat?
Oh, it's deserted out here.
Yeah. Someone was asking about parts for that system. If you need parts, are parts available?
Yeah, Mr. Cool sells the parts online.
Yeah. I know he advertises a lot with like Made in USA and all that, I believe. I don't know if it's the same guy. But
yep.
Because I know I thought maybe it was Chinese or something, but I do remember his ads, and they do say "Made in USA" because his whole
everything I've seen so far says "Made in USA."
Yeah, well, that's good. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it, Chris? Cleaned. What do you mean, the coils on the condenser? Someone said to me, "Clean the coils on my condenser." I saw a video. They said it'll increase your output by 5 degrees cooler if you clean the coils. I have never cleaned the coils of my condenser. It's 28 years old, so I'm assuming it's filthy.
Yeah, they make a cleaner. You can buy it at Lowe's. Yeah. You spray it on, and it dissolves the dirt, and then you just rinse it off with a garden hose. Don't want to use high pressure.
Yeah.
I see people do that all the time. They'll sit there and take a high pressure hose and just like a pressure washer. It's like, they'll bend the coils over.
Yeah, someone suggested take a bottle of dishwashing liquid and only put about an inch in with water and just spray the hell out of it and then hose it. So I may try that.
Buy the coil cleaner. They sell that at Lowe's. It comes in a spray can. It works great.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff dissolves grease and grime. You can look it up. Lowe's sells it. That stuff's the best. It works better than You can use dish soap. Problem with dish soap, it's got oil in it, and if you don't rinse it all off, the oil will actually attract dirt and make it worse. So just buy the regular coil cleaner, condenser cleaner. I used to use it when I worked at the grocery store. It'll dissolve everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, Lowe's Purifilter Foam Coil Cleaner.
Yep, that's it. Right. Just, I mean, I wouldn't try the other stuff because that stuff, soap works. But the problem is, if you don't rinse it off, you know how soap is. It'll act like an oil and it'll attract dirt. I mean, and that can will clean. I don't know if you have how big of a unit, but that can will clean it at least once or twice.
Well, I got a 3-ton.
Yeah, you probably used the whole can to wash it the first time if you haven't washed it in 28 years.
Yeah.
You probably have to do it 2 or 3 times.
Do I have to take off the side panels and the fan and do it from the inside, or can I do it from the outside?
You can do it from the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, because someone had suggested taking the fan off, shut the thing off, turn the fan off, and blow it to the outside, because that's the way.
Yes, actually, they're right that way. Yes, sir, you should do it that way. If you can get those things off, yeah. I think this is so neat. When we get the morning dew and the spider web show up so nice on the bushes.
Oh yeah. I saw that the other day where my flowers were a big spider web.
Well, we had a thunderstorm last night. That cooled us off for a little bit.
Did it? Yeah, if that's a condenser in the house, that's for sure. Yeah, that'd be a tough job. Hey,
come on, Maggie. Don't dig into flowers.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon.
What's going on, Spark?
I use the word, I use the over 18 word. I would do, but I can't be bothered. But yes, I am so peed off with Google.
What would they do?
Well, they've upgraded the servers in the UK, and some people's lost the contacts.
Oh.
So when you lose your contacts, people ring you, you don't know who they are.
Yeah, I was going to ask you a question. I'm right now, if I type in something on my computer, it comes up with this weird message about searching, like it doesn't want to say I type it.
Yep. That's Google's out at the moment in the whole wide world.
Because it goes to this thing called search-fetch.com.
Yes.
And I'm like, what the hell is that?
At the moment, Google's screwed. It's been like it for about a week. We keep losing internet.
If I type in google.com, it'll come up and it'll work. But normally it's my default browser, but it's not working.
Yeah, it's been a problem for the past 2 days. I've talked to Google afternoon, AJP, Gravely Man, Backward Boy, everybody, hi. Yeah, I've been trying to deal with it all morning. It's been absolutely a ruddy nightmare.
How does it affect you, though, Spark?
Well, because at the moment, my WhatsApp's not got any names on it. So that's what's happened. My contact list hasn't got no names on it. So I don't know who's ringing me. And yeah.
All right, Simone, we'll catch you later.
Take it easy, Hook on Classic, Simone. Take it easy. So yeah, it's been been really difficult the past few hours. Plus, I had radio yesterday, got cut off 3 times yesterday because of Google. Yeah.
What's the weather like over there, Spark?
It's very dull and overcast at the moment.
Yeah, today's supposed to be 100 degrees here, so it's going to be warm.
Yeah.
Come on, Maggie. You walk like a drunk sailor.
How far you go, Scott?
Until she takes a dump. Whatever that is. Of course, she likes dumping on the town justice, the town judge's yard over here, his big mansion over here. So I'll head over there. I love this. Some guy filled in the crosswalk because he didn't like a crosswalk in front of his house. But guess what? I don't give a damn.
Now, what's a town justice do? Is that like a judge? What is he?
Yeah, he's town justice.
Okay.
I'll show you his McMansion here in a second.
Yeah, so
he's what you call Mr. Snob. Come on, Meg.
Oh, what are those? His privacy hedges?
Oh yeah, there's his house. There's his carriage house out back.
How old's the house?
1855.
Wow. A lot of nice old trees.
Looks like a plantation.
I was gonna say, you gotta walk in his front yard and take a dump.
No, right here on the sidewalk. I'll pick it up. I ain't gonna leave it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, how would you like the heating bills of that place?
Oh, I tell you, I can't even afford 1,000 square feet.
Well,
I bet
the UK at the moment is having that problem at the moment.
Hey, Jason.
I bet you it's 4,000 square foot.
Wow. Yeah, this winter, the heat, everything, it's going to cripple a lot of people. It really is.
I got pellet stove.
Yeah, but you'll be okay. But it's like we went from 210 for both, now to nearly 320 for both.
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference.
Yeah, Scott, you'll see the pellet cost probably going to go up when the heating season starts.
That's why I've been buying it now.
Yeah. What is he going to? He's not going to attack the joggers, is he?
Someone's just come in your basement.
That's Tom from Australia. Hey,
It's
Tom.
Aussie. It's Mr. Aussie.
Hey guys, how's it going? Look at my
What's going on?
Not much, mate. I've just had some dinner, came back from the pub, and I thought I saw you guys live. I thought I'd pop in and say hello.
How was your winter weather today? How cold was it?
Not bad, mate. We've had a bit of rain, quite a lot of rain recently, but temperature-wise, 15 to 20 Celsius is pretty consistent.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad, mate. Not bad at all. Good to see you live, though, Ken.
Yeah, it's a muggy day. It's going to be 100 degrees today. So what's that? 33? What's 100? 33?
In other words,
Probably.
that's Ken's polite way of saying he ain't leaving the house today unless he.
Well, no, I have to. I have an older woman who's a customer of mine that blew a deck belt, and she actually went and bought one. I told her I'd be over today to do it, but yesterday it was just I didn't even want to leave. I didn't leave the house. I actually was in all day. But I got to do that. I have a guy from work who's got a mower drive cable. He wants me to install that. He wants to wait for it. And I said, drop it off. I said, I'll do it, when it's cool.
Yeah. While you're talking about being cold, I'm going to start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for those days, Tom. I'm a fall guy. I like the fall and the winter.
Yeah, I'm like you, Ken. I prefer the colder weather. I really do. I saw Musty One's announcement of him not doing a video today because it's just too hot in the shop and he just wants some time off, and I can completely relate to that. It's just like you guys say, no, it's not happening.
No, I was talking to Gary Bernanke, and he was saying how he's actually got AC in his shop, in his garage. And it was around 75. I was like, wow, that's nice for a garage.
That
sounds
nice.
good. Yeah, we want AC here. We want AC, but we can't have it at the moment. It's about 960 at the moment in the UK. We want to get it sorted. But we're waiting for somebody to give me because Joe needs AC. By the way, what's his name? John Clem. We've got a little thing. I'm going to send you a picture. Right, somebody sent me last night, and absolutely, it's behind me. You'll see it.
Oh, that's a big one.
I'm going to send you it. I'm going to send.
Oh, that's his water tank. The guy's water.
Not my water tank, but somebody painted it.
Oh, okay.
Into a John Clem special. You know what I mean?
I noticed John yesterday actually wearing yellow and blue. Well, I watched it this morning because you were all late last night, but wearing his typical yellow T-shirt and blue braces. Yes, I've just seen that, David. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. Glad you enjoy hanging out with me. I've got a new video coming up shortly, which is kind of a curious one. And Mark and also John as well. Hi, guys.
Oh, dear. Yeah, so other than that, everyone's okay. UK's like hot and muggy where we are at the moment. Very hot and muggy.
I bet. Where are you again, Sparky, in the UK?
Yeah, 3 hours this morning, radio. Yesterday I had 2 hours, but we had 5. I would say at least 4 or 5 times we had problems. Google in the world at the moment's gone down because of California had a problem with one of their servers and they can't get it repaired.
Now, Tom, where are you located, Sparky?
Cornwall.
You're Cornwall. Yeah.
But the problem is, I was talking to them on the internet.
Gentlemen, how you all doing? It's hot out there.
All the best.
Yes.
All the best.
It is.
It seems a little cooler than yesterday, though, Henry, by a couple of degrees here.
Well, if you look at the weather map and the weather station, is Central Connecticut going to be the hottest.
Yeah, you're always warmer than me.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You're going to hit 100, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely.
Good to see you, Henry.
Same here, Tom. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks, mate. Yeah, I've literally just popped in a few minutes before you.
All right.
I'll answer that one. Michelle, basically, I can answer that one. At the present moment, it's £24 per kilowatt at the moment.
What's
in
that,
the
a
UK.
national rate that you charge
Yeah,
back?
national rate thing, right? At the moment, they're expected by September it goes up to 49 per kilowatt.
Wow. Okay.
But we've just been told today it can go to 55. At the moment, they're going to find out tomorrow when they have the announcements for the UK. Down in Cornwall, where we live in a moment, we're paying just over around about 40, just under the 40% mark more for being down here than we're up north. So yeah, it's been really bad. So yeah, it's been a really struggling time with it all.
That's quite normal, Jeremy.
Yeah, but usually there's oil under there.
Bit of oil under there.
Yeah, that should be normal. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Unless the oil level's good and it runs good, I wouldn't worry about it.
So what are you up to today?
That's so funny. I was about to ask you that question, Henry, but go for it. Who did you ask? Was it Ken? Did you ask Ken or me?
I went out into the shed and sat down for 10 minutes, and I said, I'm out of here. Not good in there. Not yet.
No.
Too hot.
What were you planning on doing today, Henry? In there, if you were going to stay in there, what did you have to work on?
Well, I'm all set up. I'm going to raise up one of the John Deere riding mowers that I had in the back. I was going to pull the motor, put that on a table to start videoing that,
Oh, okay. Oh,
But
great.
it's too damn hot.
Yeah. Did you
I
catch
asked-
Murphy's message as well? Sorry.
There was a company who asked me to review those Lockline type grease couplers, but not Lockline, the generic brand, Chinese brand, whatever. And I said to them, I'd be glad to do it. Send me a couple of them, but send me your specifications because Lock and Lube, who's the American version, guarantees theirs up to 10,000 psi. All right. So I said to them, send me your specifications so at least I can compare to the American one so people will know the quality of yours and theirs,
They don't want you to compare.
Nope.
No. Yeah.
So I'll never hear from them.
No, once you say compare, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because it looks like a copycat product. It looks like a decent product, and it's half the price. It's
Right.
literally half the price. So I figured, okay, for people on a budget, instead of spending $40, you spend $19, which to me, okay, some people are fine. But I just want to make sure, are you going to put this thing on there like a frozen spindle or something? You go to pump it, it blows off at 2,000 psi.
Yeah.
How's
That's
that for a porch?
That's
Is
nice.
that your judge or whatever?
No, actually, this was a judge's house. This is the old cobblestone mansion built in 1839.
Oh, that's pretty. So is that what all the grass is looking like up there, Scott? All brown?
Oh yeah,
It's like that in my house.
Yeah, pretty
but
house.
can you believe that's a single family home?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have those. They have those here too.
Yeah.
All fenced off. Look at what's his name? Bill showed yesterday. His aunt and uncle in Indiana, 6,000 square feet with 10 acres of land. That was huge.
There's a house next to mine,
It does look strange in that neighborhood, though.
5,000 square foot ranch house, not a raised ranch,
Mm.
not a Cape
Yeah, so it's all sprawling.
ranch
Yeah.
house. Yeah. 5,000 square feet.
Wow.
But if you look at it, those lower windows there, that's the basement.
Hmm.
I mean, look at that. That's as big as a church. That's at least 10,000 square foot.
Wow.
And then you come around there, and there's the pool house with the in-ground swimming pool.
What's this guy do?
This guy,
Yeah.
he owns a local beverage baron.
Oh, okay.
He used to be a judge, but those are the original gates. The street used to go down there, and it used to be connect. That house wasn't there. It was Judge Hyman Gray's house,
Wow.
and it came right down through here. And he rode his horse and buggy around there in 1849.
Pretty.
Yeah,
How
nice.
much is a pint out in the US?
How much is what?
A pint of lager or a pint of beer. How much is it in the US at the moment?
At a bar or at a store?
Pub. Yeah, bar, pub.
$4.
About $4. Yep,
Yeah.
$4 or $5, depending on what beer
You can go
get.
to happy hour and get it for $1, $2 if it's like between 3 and 5.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, out here it's ridiculous. It's about between $11 to $13 a pint Australian, which is
What's
probably
that US?
10 US dollars.
Wow.
Yeah. When I used to drink, I used to go to a place and get 5-cent schooners, frozen mug.
Ah, that's crazy.
Here you go. This one you guys will like. Look at this is our neighborhood. We call her the Bat Lady, and I've been complaining about that.
What is that? Garbage? What is that?
Yeah, you see that car sitting there?
Yeah, Trans Am.
Yeah, I've been complaining about that. The town saying when they're going to make her move that car. She said that car is registered, licensed, insured. I said, yeah, that car hasn't moved in 20 years. Look at the mold growing up. The tire is so flat, it's embedded itself into the ground.
86? Where's the third brake light? If
There
the
isn't
third brake
one.
light's on the top of the window, it's an 86.
Yeah, well, there is no third brake light.
Oh, then it's 85 or 4.
Yeah, it's been sitting there ever since. The tires are flat. And I said, how? I said, she said, it's still registered. Of course, it's still registered in her name. She let the plates expire, but the inspection is not current. The registration ain't current because they won't allow you to renew the registration on a car that way. I mean, look at her front porch.
Yeah, they're funny around here because if you let your insurance lap even a day, they send you a fine.
Oh,
Really?
well, no. Oh, yeah, she paid insurance on it. Oh, yeah, they're around here, though. You can cancel your insurance, but you just can't turn in your plates.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I see, Mr. Condon
Look at
just put out a video.
Ah, Miss James, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched his other few. He's pumped them out recently.
I tell you, yeah, he's been doing really good. He had that old generator that his friend Stanley gave him from probably the 70s. And
Oh, don't tell us because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
don't say anything.
Yeah, no, it's a good video. It's long too. He's been doing a lot of long ones.
I'll have to check. Actually, was that the little 2-stroke, the red one?
Yeah, 2-stroke. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
small. Only a 500 watt. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just started watching that this afternoon. Then I went to the pub, so it's exactly what I'm going to watch when this video finishes.
Now, did you go alone? Did you go alone or with your girlfriend?
Girlfriend, her father, and we met friends there.
How long is he here till?
7 more days.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Come on. Quit fighting with the dogs.
I thought he was yelling at the people.
No, they're carrying their dog.
Check this out. I don't know if that's any interest in this, but I'm going to show you now.
Hold on, Tom. Wait a minute.
Oh, good. I need to flip my camera around.
Hold on.
Tell the people that water.
Don't know how clear this is for you guys. How do I?
What is it, Tom?
Oh, there you go. Sorry. Yeah, it's the
Sharpening
figuring. Yeah, it's the figuring on one of the sharpening kits. How do I get it in focus?
Now what is that wood? That Australian wood? What's it?
Jarrah.
Jarrah. And you said there's a special glass you use?
It's float glass. It's thick float glass.
Oh, okay.
But
you have a special adhesive. You said special adhesive.
Yeah, the adhesive is a crystal clear adhesive that allows movement between the glass and the wood because the wood moves, the glass doesn't.
And that's what to check for like variations in straightness.
No, this you'd apply. It needs to be clean. I'm currently oiling them at the moment. There you go. You can kind of see there the oil that's on it. These you apply an abrasive paper to.
Oh, okay. So you're using it as a flat
directly on it. Yeah, absolutely right.
Thanks, Alan. Yes, to be flat. That's okay. Cool. Hey, Mixter's here. Hello, Mick.
Mr. Mick.
Yeah, Mick. That's why I said Mick had mentioned that wood for his railroad ties.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Really staggeringly beautiful.
Hey, Kevin, I did get your package the other day, so we're all set. Oh, here's Bill. Hold on. Looks like he's back in steamy Texas.
Back in steaming Texas. Yeah, buddy.
Oof.
Back in steamy Texas. Oh, yeah, back in his chair.
Yep.
Mixed. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. What's temp today, Bill? Was it about 90 right now?
Right now it's 98.
Yeah.
But it's gonna warm up.
Wow.
It's heading for $1.04 today.
Oof.
Warm.
Yeah, I got to try the thing with cleaning my coils on my AC because it just wasn't cutting it yesterday. It did not go below, wouldn't go below 75. Just wouldn't do
That's
it.
it. Mine did that. I bought the coil cleaner and I went and got the longest toilet brush I could find.
Yep.
Pulled the filter out underneath it and basically laid on my back underneath it and went up from the bottom and used the toilet brush on it after I'd sprayed the coil cleaner.
Huh.
And the temperature went down like 5 or 8 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I saw in the commercials. I said, I got to try that.
Yeah.
But you're saying brush, though, it doesn't damage the coils?
Well, you have to go the direction of the coils
Yeah.
and put a glove on when you're doing it. Because if you run your finger up the coils that way,
Yeah.
you're going to need stitches.
Yeah, definitely.
Your audio is not the same as it normally is, Bill. Have you changed audio?
Yeah.
Normally it's really crisp and
Oh,
maybe we're
no.
just used to
What
it.
I did was I put the boom mic way over there.
Oh, there you
I
go.
just got back.
That's
back.
He's
Come
just
on
got
now.
back off vacation. He's used to be lazying around.
Well, no, this is just a different lazying around.
Oh, it's
No.
good to see you, mate.
Yeah, I spent 3 weeks in Fort Lauderdale and then almost a week in Indiana.
Yeah.
But we
Now,
got a lot done.
How's Cherie doing now? I mean, is she going to be okay without you there or what?
Well, I put a banister on. I got the hot tub cleaned. I fixed the leaks. I fixed an electrical issue. I fixed one of the toilets that leaks. I got that freaking golf course of a yard cut. I'm done being slave labor. Time to go back to normal.
Now, what's his prognosis, your uncle?
We're in the pray to God part now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got a fractured skull, 75 years old.
Yeah,
That's kind of rough.
Yeah, wow.
I will say though, now of course it's private so that only the family can see it, but I made a video every day of him.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look back at the first day, you'd swear he was talking ancient Sumerian.
Oh,
You
wow.
couldn't understand a word. You'd get one of those where he'd get that brief recognition and he'd look over and he'd look at me and say, "Buddy, I love you." It's like, "Yeah, Rick." And then he called me Ricky, which is his little brother's name.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, we're not there really. But then by the end of the week, day before yesterday, he looks at me and he says, "Wild Bill, you got to get me out of here." And all I could think was, yes, he knows where he's at, which is not where we were a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
been
good
there.
for him.
7 weeks now in the hospital.
Wow.
But yesterday, he was much more rational. It's like I told him, I said, "Buddy, you got to get some rest. You don't need to be talking to us the whole time we're here. You relax. We got this. You're laying in bed and all sorts of girls are paying attention to you. Enjoy it here because you're not going to get that at home. You get one." And he smiles. He says, "Yeah." And I said, "You're a star." He says, "Yeah," and smiles. And I said, "Okay, you got to get some rest." And he goes like this. He says, "Okay, you'll be back in an hour." I said, "We'll be back in an hour, but you got to rest for an hour." And he goes like this. "Okay, I'm resting."
And he actually pretends or is actually
Well, no, in his mind, when he went like that, he's resting.
he's resting.
Now, this is one of the smartest guys you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
A businessman extraordinaire.
Gosh.
He owns, bars and chain of liquor stores, and we joke that he owns Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Now, you were saying your aunt is younger than him, though, right?
Well, a little bit, but she's not available, Ken. So let it go.
Oh.
No, of course I'm joking. Yeah, he's
What, she is
75. No, no. She's I guess about 9 years younger than he is.
Oh, wow.
They've been married almost 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 75. She's late 60s.
Yeah, my parents were 9 years. Yeah.
Yeah, when we were doing you'll see. I'm going to make a video. We took that big 72-inch snapper.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing's a rocket ship. That's a rocket ship with blades.
Bill, what were you saying? No kids with them or what?
No, they've got kids.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got 3 or 4. Who
Yeah.
counts? Our family goes back to German lineage.
Mm-hmm.
and lots of children, lots of good Catholic people, lots of children. We were
Well, years
populating
ago,
Indiana.
it used to be you always tried to have boys to work on the farm, and if you had girls, you kept going until you had boys.
We had 5 boys and 1 girl in my family.
Wow.
I was the oldest of 6 kids.
Oh, hey, Wayne.
And they wanted a girl, and she kept pounding out babies until she had a girl.
Oh, send the cool weather down here, Wayne.
Waking up in Indiana and it's 70 degrees in the morning.
Ooh, nice.
It's like, oh my God, I'm in heaven. And those little Midwestern cities are just so great,
Now, did you drive out there or did you fly?
Oh no, I fly. Yeah, my wife makes sure I'm front of the bus flying. First row, I always tell her I always want 1F when I fly, because I always lean to my right when I sleep, so I can lean to my right and take a sleep and take a nap, leaning against the wall of the plane,
Mm.
God, Maggie, it's just another dog. Quit trying to attack everything with 4 legs.
Did she go, Daddy, or what? Did she actually go?
Right there, it's a butt dump bag.
Oh boy.
Hey, at least you do that. How many people just leave it? My neighbors don't give a crap. They'll just, they do. They give me
The dogs
crap.
do.
They'll
Yeah.
leave it in the yard. Yeah. And I'll be standing there 10 feet away like this, and they just look at you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, excuse me? And they just look at you like it's normal. But
You know
most of
something? I had a guy do that to me. I was sitting on my front porch drinking a cold beer. Let his dog shit right there by the sidewalk. I embarrassed him so much. And I said, look at this guy. Yeah, he came pick up his own dog's crap. Hauled him up. He came down the street, took his shirt off, and picked it up with his T-shirt.
Wow.
That's what you need.
What is that, Bill? Hold on.
I've got automated sprinklers, and I can control it with the phone. So when the dog's in the yard, you push a button, and that dog gets out of the yard when the sprinklers come on.
Bill, have you got the spring rewinding tool to hand, or is it in the shed or anything?
Well, it's downstairs.
Oh,
That.
yes.
Plastic one?
Well, I made it on the printer.
Oh, did you?
Ah.
See, this one,
So-
I had a bad edge on it, so I didn't bother. I'm making a new one. But yeah, the
That
spring goes here, and different sizes springs, you can sort of, make it flat and then press it down so the spring goes, and you just wind it up and it winds right up. And I put a little slot here after experimenting, and with the little slot, you can put a screwdriver in there to hold the end as it tightens up, and literally go, and it's
That's
off.
so
Good.
Simple, but does the job, and it can fit pretty much any size spring, I suppose, for small engines, really.
Yeah, I did a lot of measuring to figure out this. And you can see, figure I'm a little over 5'10", and that's how big it is,
Yeah. I thought of it today. I had a picture on my phone that I'd saved of a spring rewinder, and I was like, I must catch Bill and see his the one that you made. And
that's it. I made 4 of these. They were all different.
Yeah.
This one, I realized the bigger, if you make this too big, then it's just pointless. It doesn't, it's too hard to get this start on it.
Yeah.
If you make it too small, it won't hang on.
Yeah.
This has worked in weed eaters and lawnmowers and everything.
So good.
It's a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
And the handle, of course, was just an evolution of, that didn't, it's like, that's brilliant. And you actually try it, and it's like, that sucked,
Yeah.
And I realized just simple is better, just being able to hold this down, to hold the spring, to keep the spring from turning into a spider's web.
Yeah.
And be able to push this down inside it and just go wonk, 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 wonk.
Yeah. And it just does it.
Yeah. Anybody that's done 3D design knows circles are easy. There's a button for that. It's a circle and a circle and a circle and a circle,
Yeah, that's true.
It took the redesigns every time took like probably 10 minutes in I use SketchUp.
Yeah.
And then of course, you put them on the printer and then wait 4 hours for them to print.
Yeah.
That's where Ernie Davis grew up.
Who was that?
Ernie Davis grew up in that house there, the first Black Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, no kidding.
You mentioned about the. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's his childhood home. I'm sure you heard Ernie Davis.
Probably.
He's first Black Iceman Trophy winner. Played from Myers
What?
Creek.
Wait. He was that third drummer for the Beatles, wasn't he?
No, he died. He died of leukemia at 23 years old. Never got to play a professional football game.
I feel like I had to just have a
I know.
bit of
Don't
a
even
laugh
touch it,
there.
Tom.
No.
Yeah. So Tom, I
Hey.
watching your video on your tool video there. Nice, compact area with just the amount of tools you need.
Yeah, thanks, Henry. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, commenting, and Bill and everyone's commenting. That's really lovely. But
Yeah, it was.
Your green lawn, don't press me,
Yeah,
people.
I work
Stop
in an area
watering.
where I put my feet down, and everything's right there in front of me. So I look at it, it's like I can appreciate that I'm not the only person in the world that doesn't want to be a track star when they're working on something, you know?
yes, you don't have to run across the shop to go and get something. You can just literally pull a drawer open, and it's kind of there.
Right.
Well, yeah, for me, I hang them on a pegboard
Yeah.
because I've got what's basically an old kitchen cabinet,
Yeah.
top of a kitchen cabinet as a workbench, and a pegboard on the wall. And I just went and got a bazillion hooks and hang a set of standard wrenches, a set of metric wrenches,
Yeah.
and and all my assorted screw gun accessories just right there.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
That's
you
why I
guys
like working on weed eaters. On mowers, I have to carry things over to the floor.
Yes. Yeah. Are you guys-
Here's one I like. Let's just park a camper on a sidewalk. Gotta love it.
Knock on the door. See who's in there.
What did
Don't
that
you have a
say?
truck that can tow that off?
I do.
Yeah,
I should.
hook
I
it
should
up
bring
to-
my truck down.
Hook it up and take it for a joyride.
I should. This is another thing they do. Look at this guy. The sidewalk comes down here, stops. This guy didn't want to maintain the sidewalk, so he just took it out.
Did you see on the news this morning about that bus catching fire?
No.
Yes.
Oh, it completely burnt to the ground.
Where was that, Henry?
I don't know what town it was in, but 12 people ended up going to the hospital from the smoke and all that. They couldn't put the fire out. The firemen couldn't put the lithium battery out.
Oh, New Jersey.
Oh. Oh yeah, when you said lithium battery, in my mind it all changed gears. It's like that's a different fire.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know anything
Oh
about
no,
that.
Henry! It's an electric bus in Hampton.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
Hampton,
let's-
Connecticut. Electric bus caught fire. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, the firefighter said it wouldn't go out because it was the electric batteries.
Oh, how
I
fascinating.
believe
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
Firefighters are going to have to re-gear for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
definitely.
wait till we start reading about the cars that are burning houses down because they park them in the garage and they catch fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the house by me. The batteries from a Ryobi chainsaw. It took his whole house out.
Yeah.
I've got a friend. I had a friend in California in the Corvette Club, and he had on his wall in his living room a Corvette wheel with the bottom half completely flat, clear down to the axle. And you walk in, you look at it. I said, why? Because he cut like the top 4 inches off and then mounted it to the wall. I said, why? And he says, well, that was in my garage in my previous house. The car caught on fire and burned his house down.
Yep.
It was like a 71 Corvette.
That's sad.
Well, it used to be Jeeps. Jeeps used to catch fire just by sitting there.
Well, I've always been a Corvette fanatic, but they're like electrical assholes.
Mm.
I didn't say that. They really are. If you've got a Corvette, you learn car electronics. You just do. Because
If you want the worst electrical car when it comes to electric, try working on a Volkswagen. Now you're talking a total nightmare.
I thought it was the British cars like Jaguar with anything Lucas Electric. They always say we're terrible.
It's like the headlights to my VW Cabriolet. The wires going to the headlights look like speaker wire.
on the Venom Plaza we were running around in
there.
the other day, I told him I put new wipers on it, which you can only buy the Jaguar wipers at Jaguar. No car parts stores carry them.
Oh, why is it different style or something?
It's an unusual style, and the sprayer is attached to the blade.
Oh wow!
And they got us for $95 for the wiper blades.
Wow!
And it was like, and I asked the guy at the dealership, I said, how much is it for the shocks for the hood? Because it's a little soft.
Yeah.
And but they've had that car for 15 years. That's the old one. But that's their runaround car because they don't like to put miles on the new ones.
Mm.
But he's got like 6 of them. He's got like a fleet of these things. I said, how much for the hood shocks? And he says, oh, they're about $200. And I was thinking, wow, that's expensive for hood shocks.
Those
says,
you can go McMaster Car and get those.
Then he says, each.
Wow.
Each. And I went, wait, that's $400 for those tiny little, hydraulic cylinders for. And she says, well, that's the price you pay to dance. She says that's the cost to go to the dance. That's what Jaguars cost. And I said, no, we're going to go to AutoZone. We're going to buy those for $22 each. If they might have a pair for $29.
Oh yeah.
Look at John being cheeky. Here I was saying, hey, John, you coming up? I haven't spoke to you in a while. Oh, I haven't chatted to you in a live video in a while. I'd love to see you. And then the cheeky bugger was just saying he fell asleep in one of my videos.
He's always fell asleep. You know what I mean? He's always fell asleep. He likes to sit there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he does look like he's falling asleep.
Oh, John Clem?
Yeah.
I tell you, when we were on the Hangouts thing the other day, Cherie, I said, John, you got to talk to Cherie. You got to. And I pulled the headphones out. Now I gave her the headphones, and she says, oh my God, we need him for the ads and everything. I said, that voice is just magnificent. And I said, everybody thinks that, So John's a star.
That's hilarious.
Wayne, they're not going to let you stay with fuel. They're going to continue on with the batteries.
Yeah, but the UK just had that announcement today. In fact, no, yesterday as well, that they found out 80% of the UK electric cars can't cope in the heat.
Oh.
In the UK heat?
Yep.
Yeah.
They melt in Texas.
Well, what's happened is 70%. Well, on the other day, the hottest day of the last week, 7 cars just suddenly stopped. Just literally stopped, crashed. Basically, the software did because of the heat. And the AA's put a warning out saying that the UK AAA mobility services said that there is a major problem. And there's an issue in the UK now. Going to be a question about it. It's crazy, that, isn't it?
Mm.
That's the way the world goes.
We've got a cold front coming on Saturday.
Well, you can send it across here.
Only be 2 digits in the temperature. I'm sorry. Here you go.
Cold front is 90s, right?
Cold front's 98. Yeah, it'll be a 2-digit day, which is just like magnificent here. Yeah, I saw the thing hot as Hades, and I said, "Hey, Ken moved to Texas."
That's what it feels like here, though. It's crazy.
Well, I'm sure, and here you get used to it, so it becomes kind of normal. Yeah,
but here we'll have -10 in the winter, and then 105 in the summer. So we get all of it here.
Yeah, well, yeah. As I say, if you're not used to the 100 degrees every bleeding day, then it's worse. It just is. It's like when I take off up north, I run into like, you go from this, and like we go to Utah or something, and it's 58 degrees in the morning, and I'm thinking, good God, we're going to need a snowmobile. 58 degrees,
Yeah, Ken should have been an Eskimo.
I like the snow, though. I like the winter.
So do I.
I think it's easier to keep warm than this to keep cool.
Well, you can only take so many clothes off before the neighbors start paying attention.
There you go. Scotty, where's that?
This is the riverbank. I own all the land. This is all the land I use. I can't do nothing with.
Yeah. Do you cut it, or does it just not grow?
I just let it grow. I cut it once a year. That's what I use. I have the zero turn pro. That's 12 acres of land that the town cut my family off about 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a giant neighborhood dog toilet. As you see, a guy's down there running his dogs. I can't use it. I can't build on it because it's right next to the river. It's all flood zone.
Well, you wouldn't want to build under the big power lines anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't have to pay taxes on it, right?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, but if you can't build on it, it's got to be cheap taxes.
Yeah.
$12,000. There's over 100 acres. It goes way down there that you can't see it from the bridge.
You got to deed it for the Open Air Act.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I can't even grow. I can't build on it. I can't even plant a vegetable garden on it and put a fence around it. I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
But I'd build down there if I could.
Yeah, deed
I'd build.
it open air act. That's all.
Well, I've been trying to get the town to buy it. You buy it and make it a park because I can't use it.
They're not going to buy it.
No, you're right. But they will in a couple of years when I put it, because I'm
That's
going to start
pretty
putting a
funny,
fence around it. We'll put a fence around it.
Well, you can't block off access to those poles.
No, but I can keep people from using it.
Well, yeah, but who cares if somebody else uses it?
Yeah, and how
Because
much
it's my land. If I can't do anything with it, I'll just keep the town from using it and making the residents stop using it, or I'll put a damn pole there, and then say, okay, well, if I can't use it, you can't use it.
you know what it costs you to fence that in?
I don't care. They won't let me. I gotta pay tax on something that's worthless.
Yeah, I'm kind of the other way. It's like my side yard is really big. Well, my concept of really big is gone now. Yeah, after cutting that yard. But the kids play frisbees over there and whatnot all the time, and it's like, they're not hurting me any. Let them play.
Yeah.
I'd rather them play there and run little trails in the grass than have them in the street getting run over by Buicks.
Mm.
Oh yeah. But my answer is, why don't the town just buy it? They last year they had a canoe fest down here, and launching canoes in the river. And I said, well, wait a second. Did you get permission from the owner? And they said, we don't need permission. Yes, you do. It's my land. I went down there and chased them out. I brought the cops with me and made them leave. Town gave me a hard time. I said, it's my land. You won't buy it, but yet you want to use it? No, I don't think so.
My aunt was showing me a business that she said, wait, man, we just missed out on this. Where a guy, she said, they used to give away popcorn. They put a bunch of kayaks next to a little river and right on the Indiana-Ohio border. And one of the little tributaries to the river. And she said, yeah, the guy got a bunch of kayaks, and he had just a little shed, and he was renting kayaks to go out. And when we went by yesterday on the way back from the hospital, there was like about 600 cars in the parking lot, all renting kayaks. She says, yeah, we missed out on that one. Nobody saw it, and he was giving away popcorn 5 years ago to get people to show up.
Yeah.
Imagine the insurance he has to hold.
Well, yeah, he probably has a no-fault waiver he makes everybody sign. A lot of skating rinks do that.
That still doesn't hold water. When I had my horse stable and you had a no-fault fall off the horse and get hurt,
No.
they still could sue you.
Well, they could sue you, but I don't know if they'd win.
Oh, yeah.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't think, but yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, here they sue you for anything.
Anything.
Yeah. Yeah, my butt hurts and it's your
Oh
fault.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I got carry insurance on that. I actually had a guy was on down there with a mountain bike, got a flat tire, hit a hole in the ground and flipped over his handlebars and broke his leg. He went after my insurance company.
What you need is a small tractor and a nice empty lot nobody ever sees, so you can dig holes fast. You need a hole big enough for a guy on a bike.
Yeah.
So he fell. They find the body 30 years later. He must have fallen in, and then it caved in on him. Yeah, that's it.
No, that's the main reason why I want to get rid of that land is the liability.
Well, the tax break you'd get if you donated it. You could donate it
They won't let
once
you
and never
donate.
pay taxes again the rest of your life.
No, I've already tried donating it. They won't let me. They don't want because they don't want the maintenance. They want the taxes. What I'm about ready to do is
Okay,
just
Scott, do you know how donating works? There's more than one person that'll accept a donation. You
no.
don't donate it to the city. You donate it to a cause. And
Nope, I've tried
I
that.
promise. Okay, yeah, well, okay, sure. Huh.
I have. I've gone to conservation groups. I've gone to a place called Tanglewood Nature Center. Tried donating it to them. I'm about ready to just say to hell with it, stop paying the property taxes on it, let them foreclose on it, then they'll have to take it.
Well, if you want, I'll give you my address and you can send me the deed. I could probably take care of it for you. I'd have a frisbee golf course in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, or something would be good.
Yep. They won't let you build. You can't build nothing in the ground. You can plant a tree. That's it.
There you
I'd
go.
have a
John
frisbee
Clinton had
golf
an
course in a
idea.
week.
Do it long-term storage for old cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they go well
Junkyard.
right next to the river.
Well, make it into a campground then, right?
There you go. I think it's time we pull the cover off the old TT here and take it for a spin. Today looks like the perfect day.
Down the
Until
street
it
here,
starts snowing.
down the street here, they had a place where you couldn't build, you couldn't do anything. You know what the guy did? He put
What's that?
concrete on top and put storage sheds on it, and he rents out the storage.
Yeah, I try. They won't let you. I've already thought of that. I've actually thought about making it a campground. You can't use it for that.
But
Okay,
storage?
Miss Maggie.
How about
Yep.
storage?
Yeah, but is it just because you can't get a variance, Scott? Is that all it is?
Because the Army Corps of Engineers declared it a flood zone in 1972, and flood zones you can't do nothing with. You can walk on it, hike it, but that's about it.
Yeah, but I thought a flood zone is if you put pylons down and built everything up, you could still use it, no?
Nope.
Yeah, you should
Because
see
it's
some of the
cut
houses in Louisiana, man. They've got trailers, like mobile homes,
Mm.
12 feet off the ground on stilts.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
park their cars underneath them. It's like, I don't think I'd want to live with little sticks holding my house up,
No.
There you go, mower scrapyard.
Mauer scrapyard, yeah.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Trolls are here.
And Wayne used the magic word. The last word in the sentence is the magic word. For free.
The heck, can't just jump in there, Ken? Who are those trolls? Are they real
Well,
people?
They come out all at once in a while.
Are they real people or are they bots?
It
Go
could be
click and
both.
find out.
Yeah, it could be both.
Yeah, don't click it. I'm
I've,
not
seen,
stupid.
I've
No.
seen them on all different lives lately too.
There you go, Wayne. Turn it into a lake. Go fishing.
Oh yeah, I wonder if you dug on it, Scott, if it would just flood itself in like a lake.
Well, it's got the power lines,
I
so
thought
there's
it
got to be a lot of rules about that.
Oh yeah.
That was a big power pole in the distance.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
saying-
the power lines run along the dike. They run alongside the dike.
No, I tell you, I'd make a frisbee golf course, not one permanent structure, because they all pop right out. Yeah, you basically put a steel post in the ground and then drop your baskets on top of the post and drop them in.
Or a clay shooting ground or a rifle shooting ground.
A shooting ground, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, target range.
Target range, that's the one, yeah.
Hey, there you
Yeah,
go.
I couldn't think of the word either.
Yeah, what about Nerf gunning and like paintball and stuff like that? That'd be
Paintballing.
worth it.
Yeah.
Paintballing.
Oh yeah, they do paintballing down there.
Okay, you can't see where you could make money on that, huh?
They won't let you get a permit to run a business down there.
Well, you don't make that your address.
Believe me, this town has so many strict rules when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, I ran a computer company for years, and the official company address was 23900 Post Office Box, Denton, Texas. That was the only address that thing had.
Tom's wife, hello.
Hi, Tom's wife.
Mrs. Scandian. No, she's not my wife. She's my
No?
girlfriend.
Wow.
Hi, smart girl. Sorry,
Yeah.
Tom.
There'll be a wedding soon. There'll be
You're
a very big wedding soon.
Yeah, you're all invited.
You
Unless
can
I
see
need
when he
Paul
says
Bearer.
she's not my wife, she goes like this.
Nothing on there.
I'm not that dumb.
I'm going to bed. Tomorrow we're going to do that.
Sorry, guys. I'll mute it.
Tomorrow we're going to do that vintage museum thing, do
Oh, yeah, I do.
I had a nice long walk. Now it's time for a nice cold beer.
Well, it is already after 8 o'clock on
I was
Sunday.
gonna say, yeah.
It is after 8. Uh-oh, I got to go take a pill.
It's beer o'clock. Labatt's is on sale. A case for $8.99. I bought 3 cases.
I wonder if Tom can hear us. Hey, Tom, you know we can read lips. He looked.
Gosh, if you could only hear how rude she's being right now.
We're planning our day.
Oh,
She
she's
wants
being,
to go,
if she's
she
being
wants to
rough,
go
you
to-
got to leave a speaker on.
yeah. She wants to go to a vintage museum tomorrow.
Oh.
I don't specifically, but the other two do. So I'm happy to do it.
Looks like we're going to a vintage engine museum tomorrow.
Yeah. And a historical precinct and Jarrahdale on the way back, which is the logging area. And if we're still going around time, the weather's maybe 7 time falls.
Tom,
just
you do what every married guy in the world does. If my wife comes in, she says, "Yeah, I want to go to a vintage museum tomorrow," and I say, "Okay, what time?"
yeah. You're so right, Bill. Don't argue. I found that I've just gotten out of the doghouse after the petrol smell.
It's
Yeah.
delayed on that one compared to this one.
That's the one I type on.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I've been told off badly recently. All right, sweetheart. I'll see you later. Oh, you staying?
Yeah, so
I'll
tomorrow.
just mute you. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Ken, if you
Yes,
ever
Tom.
want the lights behind you, Ken.
Yeah.
If you ever want to work on that, like if you look at Henry's, you see he's got like a nice blue tint. Like you see, mine's got like a little bit of a yellow tint to it.
Yeah.
If you ever want to work on it, I actually have that in front of me,
Oh.
and I've got the color turned down. Like Henry's probably got good natural light, but the
Yeah,
light
that's-
behind me
that's
is so it's not
sunlight,
awful
exactly.
bright. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's not-
sunlight coming in behind me, and I'm on the second floor.
Mm.
So what I do is I tone my camera down, and then put that light in front of me.
Mm.
Now, of course, you don't want to look up from the screen because you're looking at the sun.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, but,
But you can see it
now
makes
we
the
get
color
to see
nice.
all your. It makes your wrinkles show up more. Little fart.
well, no, that's why I set it yellow to make me pretty. This is
Hey,
pretty as
Luke-
they get.
Luke just put out a video, so I wonder if it's the one with
not-
the engine on fire.
I hope so.
You're not pretty though.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
All right, it's been over an hour. I'm gonna hit it. Get some.
No
work
worries,
done.
Ken. Take it easy, everyone.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
after
well,
yourselves.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll talk.
See
I've
you
got a
guys.
lawnmower race video to make.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff to do.
Oh,
All right,
good
we'll
night,
catch you later, guys.
Take care, everybody.
All right.